We don't know what's happening on the inside. We have to talk about what we see happening here on YouTube. And as far as I see, Jbud is doing a wonderful job in society and people love him. So, viewers and subscribers, as you can see, things is happening on YouTube again that is causing an upset. Couple days ago, a man came out with a video saying that he's Jbud's uncle and he has nothing good to say about him. So the story is he is upset about Mamito, who is his niece. Jbud is his nephew. But from what I see and from what I have observed watching the video, he came out with 2 videos rather. That man is full of hatred towards his own flesh and blood. Full of hatred towards Jbud. Why is he so upset? As far as I observe, he's upset about the possible money that Mamito will be making. Now, he's saying that she's monetized, but from listening, she is not monetized. She has met the qualification. Whatever they say is needed for her to be monetized, but she's not yet monetized. She's not earning as yet because she is awaiting her YouTube pin. And until she get that number from the post office and enter it where she's supposed to enter it, she won't start getting any pay. So let us get into it now. This man is saying that Jbud don't love his sister. And from what I have been seeing here on YouTube, it's a lie. It is a lie. I even went to the Colorsmith meet and greet and I saw nothing but love there. I met Mamita in person and from what I saw, she's a very happy young lady. Very, very happy young lady. And from what I've been seeing, Jbud don't leave her out. Never leave her out. She is there with him anytime he's cooking. And even if they're not cooking to feed the homeless, she's always there with her brother. They cook for themselves. They have a good time all the time. I don't see her. I can never see what this man is talking about when it comes to Jbud not loving and caring for his sister. No, he wants to, from what I'm hearing, he would like to have control over Mamito's YouTube business. And from what I am seeing is Jbud is the one that got the channel started. He and Little D, he said the channel was made right on his veranda. And whatever information they put in, I think that Jbud should have management over his sister's channel for reasons that the whole world can see that Mamita is not capable or will not be able to manage. Now, if she has a brother like Jbud who is always there for her, ensuring that her safety, ensuring that she's eating and everything like that, why should somebody else have control over that? Even though this man says that Mamita lives with her, I don't see her, I don't see him, posting her in his videos either. Like he's saying that Jbud is not making contents or not wanting Mamita to make contents and post it. But from what I see, that's not true. That is not true. Yes, there's 2 sides to every story. And from what this is now, this is 3 sides to every story. Because if Mamita would be able to come out and talk for herself, then that would be 3 sides. So if there should be somebody aside from Jbud to have control over Mamita, I think it should be her father. And her dad or their father is the one that should come out with argument or quarrel, if anything. But the man seems to be happy with the way how Jbud and her sister is living. He don't seem to have a problem. No. So why you, the uncle, now come out and have a problem? And you can see that you're definitely trying to tear down Jbud, because you start coming with all sort of domestic story about he and a woman. Why you bring up argument like that? What he did with his woman? Eh? You're talking about your niece that you say you dearly love, but at the same time you're saying things to people that you would want people to change their mind about how they feel about Jbud. Yes, if he did something like that, I would never support no man abusing any woman. That's domestic violence, but it wasn't called for. What another thing that wasn't called for is when you're talking about him not sharing with his family. And I would never support that either. If he gets things from people to donate, I don't support him having everything locked up in his house for his own purpose. He should share them to the community, or to the homeless people, or the less fortunate people, whichever way you want to put it. I wouldn't support that either. But if you come to talk about him and Mamita and her channel and what you think should happen to her channel, then I don't see why you would want to come and put in all these things out there. So it sounds like you want the subscribers to change their mind about how they feel about Bud, and those that is supporting his channel, it sounds to me like you would want them to stop support him. That's what it sounds like. Now we're on the outside, and we can only talk about the things that we see here on YouTube, but we don't really know what's happening up there in the hills, in their yard or in their houses. And you live up there, and you probably can see, but we still can't listen to you alone. We have to talk about what we see happening here. And what I see is Jbud doing great things. He's doing great things. He feeds the homeless, I think once a week. He does all the hard work by himself, of course with the help of Mamita. But it's hard work, preparing the stuff, cooking, going about issuing the food and the drinks to the less fortunate people or the street people. And that is something really good. So whatever fame that you're getting right now, great farmer man, you better take it, because everything they say is 9 days stock. So in a few days time, you will be history. You will be history. The 2 videos that you made, a lot of people won't even remember. Yes, it did good for you. You got your views, and you gained a few subscribers, because I went into your comment section and I saw where people said that they're gonna unsubscribe from Jbud. But you see, people who say those things, that means they weren't genuine in the first place. They didn't like him for what they see him doing. I don't know why they subscribed to him, but they were not genuine. So those few can go, because just like how you gain subscribers from these negative things that you're saying, Bud will gain subscribers from the positive things that he's doing. Until people sees more or hear more and choose to believe what they want to believe, as far as I see, Jbud will continue getting the love that he's getting right now, because his video came out, and he also got his views, and his views is nothing compared to yours. So right now, Jbud is in a good place, and I don't know where this will put you, but I hope you will stay up there. I hope you will stay up there. You do farming, and he do good deeds, and I don't see you farm your things and take it and distribute it to people. No. What good deeds are you doing? You say you're doing everything for your niece, but we never see it yet. We never see it before. And you also have skeletons in your closet, because things was also said about you, your character. So you're not a saint either. You're not a saint. And if you can come out and say all negatives about someone, someone can come out and say it about you too. But it doesn't look good. Your family, blood family, and you should be protective of not only your niece, but you should also be protective of your nephew. It shouldn't have reached to a stage where you guys are fighting and tearing down each other, or you sound like you have hatred towards your nephew. No, all of them, you should see them in the same way. From Socks to Jbud to Mamita. All of them should be under your wings. You should be like the one guiding them because you are their mother's brother. So you should be the one guiding them and seeing to it that they are making strides in the community. They are progressing in whatever they are doing. But not to come and try to tear down any of them and making threats and all sorts of things like that. Man, it's not looking good and it shouldn't have reached this stage.